Next from TLC, the take-home chef.
There's always food after me.
Curtis Stone, yeah.
It's healthy too. It's salad. I've had 8 salads for days since the baby.
How to balance.
I was just saying how much I was craving an egg McMuffin.
I sort of think salads is the way to go for summer when it's nice and warm outside. And the best way to bring salads to life, if you're going to do a main course or an entree, is to add some protein to it.
Okay.
So you marinate the shrimp first. I've got some serrano chili peppers, there's some shallot in there, and a little bit of lime zest, which brings a little bit of zing to it, and a little bit of olive oil, okay? So the shrimp, like you said, doesn't need to marinate long, a couple of minutes, but if you want to give it half an hour, it'll take on the flavour.
Really?
Okay, so you give it a good mix.
And the zest of the lime is just the rind?
It's the skin without the pith, which is that white layer underneath.
You know the pith?
So
once you get the
you're
pith,
pithy
it's
yourself.
you don't want the pith. The pith's
Yes.
bitter. That's right. And then you throw them onto the grill.
So that's a good point, though. Once you get lime in there, it's already cooking. It cooks in the acid?
The acid starts to cook it. Now, I'm going to do this really simply, okay? I've got some mixed leaves. Here we've got some little baby tomatoes, which I've roasted on the vine. So you just drizzle them with a bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, pop them in the oven for about 10 minutes, 350 degrees. What you do is you just toss in your tomatoes with your lettuce leaves, and then a bit of dressing. Now, I've got the Marie's here. If you're not going to make your own, I always use this one. It's
Marie's?
It's Marie's. It's kept in the refrigerated section of the supermarket because there's no preservatives and rubbish in it. So I always sort of try and go for one that's as healthy and natural as possible. So just give it a good toss around like this. We're just going to toss these around.
I could have helped you.
They literally take a minute or two. Okay. And the worst thing you can do to shrimp is overcook them.
Right, it gets
because
rubbery.
They get really rubbery. So as soon as they start to change colour, as you can see they have, you're good to go. Right, so you get a fresh lime, which I've got right here, and you give them a good squeeze all over like this. Okay. Right, now while they're finishing off...
It smells great.
It smells good, doesn't it? I'll show you the other salads I did. One over here, I used buffalo mozzarella, some heirloom tomatoes, which are brilliant this time of year, and we're coming to the end of the season, so you might as well use them while you can. And I've got a little bit of balsamic dressing for this one, and that's just peppered sirloin steak, and I've just, again, cooked that for 3 or 4 minutes each side, sliced it up nice and fine. And you can do it while it's hot, so you have a nice warm salad for dinner, or you could cook it and do it the day before.
What's that one?
This one's done with roast pork, some pear, which is sort of more a fall thing. So we're coming into fall now, so this will be one to do in the next month or so.
The pear, you say?
Yeah, you throw the pear into a pan and get a little bit of
While you tell us when do we see your show? When do we see your show?
It's on every day at 4 o'clock on TLC.
Every day at 4 o'clock. Okay.
Every day at 4 o'clock, and on Fridays it's on at 7.